Greetings, I'm in. Can you watch an RVC and cue the intro music? So, welcome properly. Now, one of the things with having pretty much only classical guitars in the house is that classical guitars, nothing against them, they're kind of nice, but it's kind of hard to rock out on classical guitars. You end up with something like this. Also, they didn't really do the whole straps thing, I guess. So, you can't really play standing up. Well, standing up is kind of like this. If you're really getting into the whole rock it out thing, I guess you'll be kind of good. And that's horrible, and I apologize for that. Anyway, moving on. Since we don't actually have any topics, I guess, I'll just stop talking and wait for myself to think of other topics to talk about and then add them in at the end. No, wait, what? Okay, so now I've actually thought of a topic and cut myself into the video. That previous bit of music you heard, I forgot to put the credits in. It's a song I've been thinking of covering recently. It's by Breaks of Steel Things, which I have mentioned in a previous video that I made sometimes. It's a chiptune song, but I'm not exactly a synth guy. I hardly have any synthesizers in the house anyway. So, it's a nice song, I'll cover it, so I'm going to end up probably using a classical guitar, point to point. An accordion, if I figure out how to use it properly, that's somewhere in the house. Possibly a piano, I guess, maybe, kind of, whatever. And a Celtic harp, if I can get the bloody thing in tune, because I just changed the strings, and they're slipping every 5 seconds. This is not a pleasant thing. Now, I might have mentioned that Calvin Ball said song had a really nice and catchy chorus, but since you people obviously didn't go and click the link and obviously didn't listen to the bloody song before I asked, well, I didn't already ask you, I just knew it. Moving on, yeah, I'm just going to play the chorus because it's kind of cool. Let's see, let's go. I love the part about pirates because pirates are cool. Pirates. This is ninjas. But pirate ninjas. Pirate ninja wizards. Pirate ninja wizards. Pirate ninja hacker wizards. Yes, I think that's it. That's the answer to everything. Most of you have mentioned the whole thing about the Chinese. Here are some interesting words English words that are used in the Chinese everyday speaking, but are kind of different. Okay, anyway, first off, YouTube is not called YouTube. It's used, but it's called YouTube. Probably cut. Google, only it's Google. And we have Skype, but it's not Skype. Again, similar to YouTube, is Skype. Probably because people can read Sky, and they can guess with the P. That actually sounds like piss raining from the sky, not exactly an attractive image. There's also Facebook, only called Facebook, which incidentally also means pretty much cannot not die, or there's no option but to die, or something sad, dismal. Oh, I somehow ended up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was looking at a Kickstarter page for this band I also really like called Endless Blue. It's kind of like a trip-hop down tempo scene. And then the next day, or rather the same day, but in the night, I went out to this sort of like stationery something. It's not really a stationery, it's called. It's like sort of like office supplies, but not only office supplies, like kid stuff too. Office supply stations. So anyway, I went there and I bought a bunch of pens and I bought a notebook. And I bought an elastic thingy for the notebook that slips over and keeps the pages shut, only I promptly lost that because when I came back I put it on and then I bumped it and then it shot off into the ether. And I also got some really awesome swag. I mean, swag. Awesome swag is, I'll show you awesome swag. Awesome swag, awesome swag. Yeah, people do this instead of gangsters in town, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Well, people probably also do this, but I don't think that's supposed to be a gang sign. Observe, it's got shelves, and they open when you open them. Now it's got Thomas the Tank Engine on the front, which, you know, is cool, I guess. But that's all that. They had other different pencil cases too that were also cool and extremely pink and had girls in miniskirts drawn on top, and more importantly they were slightly less functional, more flash, and even though they were pretty cool too. But they just realized that there actually was a topic just a couple of hours ago, even though I shot the video like the day before, so we're going with that. The topic that Flesh picked is art. Now what I think about art is that there are many different kinds of art. There's art that you can eat, which I like very much, very much. There's art that you can only look at, there's art you can listen to, and there's art that you can smell, and there's art for all the senses. There's like art that you can touch, and you can feel the artiness of the art. If you think it's art, then it's art. To you. That is to say, if I think this is art, you might not think this is art, but I don't care what you think because I'm more important than you, and you don't care that I think it's art because you're more important than me, and therefore if you think it's not art, then it's not art to you. But the to you part is the important part. With this thinking, a lot of things can be art. So basically you can shoot a video of a toilet, push the plunger and let the whole thing flush and water swirl down, and you can call it art, but you have to remember that the life of an artist is hard, and other people are very likely going to think that, you know, that's just a video of you flushing the toilet, that's not art. Perception on art doesn't really matter to you. If you think it's art, then it is art, and that's the most important thing, as long as you aren't being a total arse about it and, you know, pissing off other people. Point is, if your videos of your toilet flushing with the swirly water makes you happy, then, you know, by all means go for it, and don't listen to anyone who's, you know, talking trash on you. But, however, if you're just doing this because, you know, other people's might like it or something, you know, just, and you personally think it's stupid, then, you know, why bother unless they're paying you huge amounts of cash, which I suppose you could consider that because you're huge. And then, which you have something to balance against the fact that you think you're doing something stupid. That is the short and fairly condensed version of what I think of art, pretty much, so, you know, enjoy. As always, the subscribe button thingy, the comment box, no wait, the like, no wait, like button's over here, yeah. Like button goes over here, subscribe button goes on top of that, in the reverse. Over here is the ad if you're viewing it in the standalone player and not on a channel, which you should not be, you should be on a channel. Just in case you are, the videos go down, and then to the right are all those like strange wrestling, you know, whatever videos that have nothing to do with this at all. Because they're not as cool as we are. Which is why you're watching us and not them.